Good day everyone, I am Soledad P. Lapos and one of the students under the subject of Purposive Communication. And in this video, I'm going to share with you my learnings in this subject that we have been tackled during our class session. So I'm going to explain first what the subject all about. Purposive Communication is a 3-unit course that develops students' communicative competence and enhances their cultural and intercultural awareness through multimodal tasks that provide them opportunities for communicating effectively and appropriately to a multicultural audience in a local or global context. Communication serves 5 major purposes: to inform, to express feelings, to imagine, to influence, and to meet social expectations. Each of these purposes is reflected in a form of communication. What is the importance of studying purposive communication? Communication is the solvent of all problems and is the foundation for personal development. Purposive communication is very important in human life, especially to connect people and make relationships with them. What is the importance of communication in our daily lives? We have to communicate to solve problems. We must communicate to convey information and change ideas to see how we can solve what we want and be satisfied with what we are going to solve. Communication is very useful nowadays. We can make this to have a better relationship with others and to understand each other. Good communication leads to clarity. Better communication leads to a good and lasting relationship. Communication serves as a bridge which connects every person to understand each other and to listen to their thoughts and perception. It is a process of creating and sharing ideas, information, views, facts, and feelings among the people to reach a common understanding. First, the principles and process of communication and the ethical consideration in communication. The communication process involves understanding, sharing, and meaning, and it consists of 8 essential elements: the source, message, channel, receiver, feedback, environment, context, and interference. Among the models of communication are the transactional process, in which actions happen simultaneously, and the constructivist model, which focuses on shared meaning. Second, various communication modes. The various modes of communication are face-to-face, video, and text-based. Videos are used to connect 2 or more people who cannot interact face-to-face. The audio mode of communication is limited to hearing the speaker's voice only. Text-based communication is limited only to what is being printed. However, the letter has a wider reach and is able to disseminate information to a larger group of the audience. Third, communication and social media. With the rapid rise and spread of internet connectivity, the old forms of communication have given way to new ones that make communication easier and faster. Technology, tools, and communication such as social networking, for example, are used to connect the distant family and relatives or old friends to meet new ones or to share the most important information or ideas. Each tool has its own strengths and weaknesses. Whatever tool is used, it is important to always be responsible in conveying ideas or delivering messages. Fourth, intercultural communication. Intercultural communication refers to interaction with people from diverse cultures. When it comes to communication, what is proper and correct in one culture may be ineffective or even offensive in another. In reality, no culture is right or wrong, better or worse, just different. The key to cross-cultural success is to develop an understanding of and a deep respect for the differences. Fifth, varieties and registers of spoken and written language. The spoken mode is often associated with everyday registers, while the written mode is strongly associated with academic registers. However, this is not always true. For instance, in everyday communication, face-to-face conversations are usually supplemented by text messaging. In academics context, significant forms of oral communication are used along with written communication. Significantly, both everyday and academic communications are characterized by multimodality or the use of multiple modes of communication, including spoken, written modes, and the images, music, videos, and gestures.
In purposive communication, it can boost our communication skills effectively in various aspects in our daily lives, like for example, communicating in diverse environments. We can learn so much more in purposive communication, which enhances our abilities in communicating.